Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu is set to address the United States Congress on July 24, confirmed by top U.S. lawmakers. This follows an invitation extended last week, showcasing ongoing support for Israel despite divisions over its military actions in Gaza. House Speaker Mike Johnson and Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer, among others, emphasized the importance of solidarity with Israel amid global challenges. Netanyahu's speech is expected to draw both support and protests from within Congress and outside by pro-Palestinian groups. While some Democratic lawmakers have reservations about Netanyahu's policies, Schumer emphasized the enduring U.S.-Israel relationship. However, Senator Bernie Sanders has announced he won't attend, labeling Netanyahu a war criminal.
You do not honor a foreign leader by addressing a joint session of Congress who is currently engaged in creating the worst humanitarian disaster in the modern history of this country. Obviously, as we all know, Israel has a right to defend itself against Hamas terrorism and the terrible attack of October 7th. But what it is doing now is going to war against the entire Palestinian people. And what we are seeing now is starvation and famine impacting thousands and thousands of children. The architect of that policy is not somebody you honor by bringing to the United States Congress, in my view.
I want to play for you something that the Speaker of the House, Mike Johnson, had to say about you specifically, because I want to give you an opportunity to respond. He's one of the four leaders that invited Netanyahu. And this is what Speaker Johnson had to say about your objections to Netanyahu coming. Take a listen.
This is a time to choose a side. If Bernie Sanders wants to side with the terrorists, that's so be it. And if other Democrats want to do that, it's on them. But I'm telling you, I pray and hope and expect that most of the members of the House of both parties and the Senate will join us for this historic address.
What do you say to being accused of siding with the terrorists if you do not join?
I mean, it is a disgusting lie. He said it yesterday. He said it again today. And I guess, you know, if you are part of the MAGA group, right-wing Republicans, big lies are what you do. You just say lies over and over again, and you hope people believe them. As I have said from literally day one of this terrible war, what Hamas did is atrocious. Sinwar, the leader of Hamas, is a war criminal. He should be in jail. And Israel had every right in the world to defend itself against Hamas. But what Johnson is doing is what right-wing people always do. Back in the day, if you stood up for civil rights or social justice, they called you a communist. If you are prepared to take on Netanyahu's outrageous war against the Palestinian people, I suppose now they claim that you're sympathetic to terrorism. It is a lie, and I really am not happy with what he is saying.
Netanyahu's visit coincides with strained relations with President Joe Biden, who has criticized Israel's handling of the conflict and proposed a three-phase plan for an enduring ceasefire and Gaza's reconstruction. While Israel has agreed to the plan, Biden acknowledges internal disagreements within the Israeli government.